guys, and welcome back to my channel, CZ.fit here. And today I have one question for you guys, okay? So, do you have to eat the same boring meals every day to lose weight and be on a diet? Actually, the real question is, have you liked this video and subscribed to my channel? Because if you haven't, chuck this video a like and give this channel a subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell button because that will notify you every time I post a new video, and it just really helps this channel grow. When you watch the video as soon as it's uploaded, it just does this thing with the algorithm where it boosts my video, so that would mean the absolute world to me if you could just go ahead and do that. And yeah, now let's continue with the actual question. Do you have to eat the same boring meals to lose weight and be on a diet? I mean, you can if that pleases you, but you definitely do not have to. Personally, I think a successful diet, and one that you can really maintain, is one where you're enjoying the foods you're eating. You have a bit of variety if, you know, that's what you like. Personally, I believe that a successful diet is one that obviously you can maintain. It's one that you enjoy the process of. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along for 4 meals today. We'll start with breakfast, obviously, because best meal of the day. I hope that, you know, through this video and through the meals that we make, that I can emphasize that carbs are not the enemy to dieting or to your fat loss journey. At the end of the day, it is just about being in a calorie deficit, and I think it is still very important to create balanced meals where you have all your macronutrients and your micronutrients, because I really believe that having this balanced diet and making sure that you are fueling yourself enough with a variety of different foods even during a diet is the key to not falling victim to cravings. First off, let me take you on a quick trip to the grocery stores because we have some things to buy, and also because, like, who doesn't love a little journey to the grocery store? Personally, I find it so much fun just like walking through the aisles and looking at the different foods there. It's like window shopping but at the grocery store, if you get me. Yeah, if you can relate, let me know in the comments below. Tell me what your favorite aisle is. I really actually don't know what my favorite aisle would be. Let's go head off to the supermarket, and then we'll be back and we'll be ready to make our first meal. Meal number one, we're gonna start off with cornflakes. You can use pretty much like any sort of plain cereal. They're all around usually like 350 to 370 calories per 100 grams. Obviously, I'm not talking about the cereals that contain like 100 grams of sugar, but you know, just like your basic cereal like cornflakes or like rice bran flakes, Weetabix, stuff like that. Almond milk, so here I just have the replenished one, and then a protein powder, so I'm using my New Zest coffee and coconut MCTs. I love this flavor so much, and you can use my code CHEN15 for 15% off. I'll leave the link in the bio below. Finally, you want some berries, so here I have some blueberries, raspberries are amazing too, strawberries, whatever you fancy. So we're going to combine all of this together and essentially create a protein cereal bowl that will leave you feeling full because it is quite high in volume. It curbs any sweet cravings you have in the morning. I'll put up the macros of each meal on the screen for you guys so you guys have a look. Let's get started. Whoops. Well, a good idea would be to actually put the lid on my shaker on properly to avoid any spillage. So there we have it, a quick breakfast that you can whip up. It's low in calories, it's high in volume, it will also curb those cravings. I will place all the macros on the side for you, so if you guys do want to go ahead and make it yourself, go for it. Definitely highly recommend it. So on to our next meal, we'll be making 2 wrap-based pizzas. This is a great alternative for a normal pizza, and if you are dieting and you are on lower calorie, switching the base to a wrap and just making your pizza at home will honestly save you so many calories compared to, you know, buying out pizza. Obviously, it's not going to taste the exact same, it's not going to be the same, but when you are dieting, there are so many different ways that you can kind of make substitutes of your favorite takeaways, and like honestly, they still taste amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead and make some pizzas. So So lovely people, here we have our 2 wrap-based pizzas. This comes down to 450 calories, a great substitute if you are on a diet and you do feel like some pizzas, and it takes less than like 10 minutes to make. So again, if you're in a rush or like, you know, you have a stressful job, that is not an excuse to not be able to stick to a diet. Like, all of these meals are super quick to make, and again, I just hope it emphasizes that again, you can have a variety of different meals, you can have fun meals, you can have takeout food, but just make it at home, make your own version at home. Yeah, I think what makes dieting a lot easier as well is just enjoying the process of making food. Have fun creating food, get those wraps out, put the paste on, chop your vegetables up, you know, place it on your pizza, put it in the oven. Just make it a process that you really enjoy, and you'll find that dieting and, you know, creating different meals is going to be so much easier. Yeah, now let's move on to our 3rd meal, and again, I want to show you guys that you can have a variety. So we're going to be having sausages. Okay, now before you guys hate on me, I'm not the biggest fan of cheese. Like, you could sprinkle some cheese on top of your pizza too, like, go ahead. I know it's not really a pizza without cheese, but I really am not a fan anyways. So I've just left the cheese out. And I have not bothered to actually cut this up into pizza slices, so I'm just eating it like a wrap. So we can call it a chicken pizza wrap, however you like to eat it. I'm just eating this off camera now between making all these different meals. I thought I'd just add this in so it's a little like, you know, behind the scenes. This is what really happens. I just call it a pizza, and then I stuff my face down with it in the form of a wrap. Our 3rd meal today will feature my current favorite sausages, which are the Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages, and these are a great vegetarian alternative, and I also wanted to add these into one of the meals today just to show you guys that you don't have to stick to, you know, the typical lean protein sources that you often see in like meal plans for diets, such as like chicken breast, egg whites, tuna. Obviously they're great sources of protein, especially when you are on a diet, but there are also other alternatives out there. So yeah, there's different ways that you can create more variety in your diet. Now, the way we'll be making these sausages today will essentially be with a piece of toast, some green peas, mushrooms, tomatoes, almost I guess like an English breakfast or English roast. I'm not sure exactly what they have in them. I'm not from here, so don't quote me. But like, I know they typically have like, you know, your peas, your mushrooms, tomatoes. So that's kind of the theme we're going for in this meal. So yeah, let's go ahead and make our little roast or breakfast, whatever we want to call it, our sausages with toast. Okay, so again, took under like 10 minutes. I should probably start timing myself so that like you guys actually believe me, because I could have taken like an hour and who would have known. But anyways, here we have our 3rd meal. And yeah, so again, a variety of different foods. You have your carbs, you have your proteins, you have your greens, your micronutrients, you have your fats, so that's the peanut butter. So again, a very balanced meal whilst dieting. It comes down to around 470 calories. Again, I will put up the macros on the screen, and I hope this has inspired you to, you know, change things up a bit. Maybe it'll give you some meal ideas as well. And if you are dieting on lower calories, you could just take out some of the fats and, you know, sub in a bit more vegetables to make you feel fuller. There's a lot of different ways that you can, you know, increase or decrease the calories of these meals. I hope that this has inspired you to maybe, like, you know, try different things out. And yeah, let's move on to our next meal. So now let's make our 4th and final meal, which will be a salmon stir fry with roast potatoes. Again, you have your carb, protein and fat source and micronutrients. Another very balanced meal that you can have on a diet. It comes down under 450 calories, and again, it's high in volume. It's going to keep you feeling fuller for longer, which again is the key when you're trying to diet. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this final meal. Okay guys, so how good did that look? You can't tell me now that dieting has to be boring or you have to eat chicken, rice and broccoli every day to reach your goals, because that's definitely not the case. It really just comes down to calories in versus calories out and being in a deficit. Whether you want to eat chicken, rice and broccoli to be in that deficit or whether you want to change things up, that's completely up to you. I just hope that all these meal ideas really kind of showed you that firstly, like, carbs are not the enemy. I know that it's so common to think so and to just cut out all carbs, but they're truly not the enemy and they're a macronutrient that you do need. And secondly, I hope that it just showed you that you can have a variety of different meals, eat a lot of different things, a lot of different flavors, even when you are dieting. And I think that is really key to actually sustaining your diet and being able to create a lifestyle out of it. So being able to diet and feel happy, because that's so important. You want to be enjoying the process, whether you are dieting or bulking. You want to make sure that, you know, you live a fulfilling life and just enjoy every kind of second of it. I really hope that all these meals will inspire you to get more creative in the kitchen, go and find cool ingredients and create different things. And I think once you actually really enjoy the process of cooking and just making different foods, whether that's, you know, recreating takeout foods and just really loving the idea of creating your own meals and cooking, you'll find dieting so much easier because you actually enjoy the process of making your own foods. So yeah, I hope that this video helped. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Also make sure to hit the bell button because it notifies you when I post, and when you watch my videos as soon as they are uploaded, it really helps boost them, all that algorithm stuff. So yeah, it definitely does help this channel grow, and it's like my little baby, and I honestly appreciate you guys so much. Like, you have no idea. Every one of you guys who just like watches my videos or just gives a like, it really does support me. So thank you guys so much. Also, if you guys did like these meals, definitely go and recreate them, and when you do remake them, make sure to tag me at cz.fit on Instagram, because I would love to see your recreations. I love seeing people recreate foods, and yeah, it makes me so happy. So yeah, definitely make sure to tag me, and if you do have any more ideas or anything that you'd like help on, drop it in the comments below. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.